Everybody, is Steph from the Hot Mover Podcast. And, one of the biggest disappointments this season is the Milwaukee Bucks. All right. Now, look, I know they're only they're 1-4. Okay. Considering how talented this team is, okay. Unacceptable. All right. Now, can they turn around? What did they play today? Against a very, very good Cleveland Cavaliers team. One of the surprise teams this year. Still question marks on the Cavaliers. You know what I'm saying? Like, to take a line from Broussard on First Things First, like, are they on pumpkin watch, right? Is this legitimate? But, I mean, look. I mean, they're 1-4. They've been on a 4-game losing streak. And, Doc Rivers is a seasoned coach, apparently, right? A veteran coach. He was brought. They fired Adrian Griffin, remember, to bring him in. But real quick though, Baron Davis had this to say about Doc Rivers. A Doc Rivers team is beatable. Is a beatable team. I don't give a bleep how much talent they got, and that pretty much sums up Doc Rivers' career. He broke through, winning the championship in 2008, got to the NBA Finals in 2010, losing to the Lakers in 7. Don't really hold that against him. I mean, that was a really hard-fought series. And ever since then, he's never been back to an NBA Finals. And if you look at just the amount of talent that Doc Rivers has had in his tenure of coaching, has been absolutely insane, right? A bounty of riches to his disposal, and only has one championship to show for it, and that was 16 years ago. This is bad. The Milwaukee Bucks got rid of Adrian Griffin. Adrian Griffin was tightening the ship. All right, in Milwaukee, they were like 30-13 or something like that, 30-15, 30-13, and they decided to fire him because Giannis wasn't happy. The team wasn't listening. Well, they were winning games. All right. He was cracking the whip. Okay, I know Adrian Griffin, his name wasn't popular at the time, you know what I'm saying? But clearly his philosophy was working regardless of the petty attitude of the superstar player. All right, Giannis wasn't happy, Dame wasn't happy, Middleton wasn't happy, Porter wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on the players. Okay, so to start out 1-4, digging yourself in an early hole. Now, the lucky there's 82 games in the season where you can dig yourself out, but how big of a hole? And this is solely, I'm not putting this all on Doc, but Doc is getting 70% of the blame, because the whole talk was, well, Doc he came in, halfway. He didn't get a chance to implement his system. Okay, well, right now his system is 1-4, and you have 2 games back to back against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good luck. Could they? I mean, look, if they can turn around and beat the Cavaliers and be 2-4, okay, cool. And then win these 2 games, get back to try to get close to 500, 3-4, or you can start out 1-6, and the noise is gonna get loud. Okay, and you're hearing these rumblings of Giannis. I remember about a year ago, Giannis was talking about he wants to see more from the organization, try to do things to compete. They've done all that. All right, on paper they have more than enough. Okay, and if Giannis wants to leave, I hear him talking going to Miami. He ain't win no championship in Miami with who? An aging Jimmy Butler? I'm not knocking the Heat. Okay, cool. You have Eric Spoelstra, Bam Adebayo, Giannis, Tyler Hero. Now I don't know who else is on there. If Jimmy Butler will still be there? A hobbling Jimmy Butler? Is that enough to get it over? Is that enough to take it over the top? You know what I'm saying? But this has been Doc Rivers' career. I've flamed Doc Rivers up so many times, and I was seeing how the season started, and I was keeping my mouth shut. I was being quiet, seeing like, okay, you know what? They won the first game against the Sixers, even though, Embiid ain't playing, all that mess going on over there. Man, and then they're on a 4-game losing streak. How is a Doc Rivers-led team of the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo starting out 1-4? He's not a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did, like, it's so funny because last year, when Dame came to the Bucks, I had high expectations for the Bucks, even with Adrian Griffin. But then once Doc Rivers was inserted as the coach, I said, oh, this ain't gonna work. And it's clearly not working. Doc Rivers should have just stayed on TV for a little bit longer, okay? Because right now, could this be his last real job as a head coach in the NBA? He got into, listen, JJ Redick got on him about not being accountable. Austin Rivers, clapped back for his daddy and all that stuff. But as you can see right now, this early in the season, a lot of that type of commentary is coming to fruition. Everybody would just say, okay, fine, we'll hold off. We'll bring the Wolves back. All right. Because you didn't start the season coaching this team. All right. You hopped right from the booth and straight to the to coaching the Bucks. And this is karma happening, right? Or it's not even karma. It's just that Doc Rivers is not really a good coach. At one point he was. And currently he is not, man. This is a shame. All right, now look, can he turn around? Sure. This is going to be a hell of a turnaround if he's able to get this team to an NBA Finals, which I just do not see happening. If it does that, I'll eat my words. But right now, Doc Rivers is in the doghouse for me, and he remains in the doghouse as one of the worst coaches in the NBA, considering the amount of talent that he's had at his disposal. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.